In this video, we're going to talk about commercial kitchen design and equipment for casinos and gambling. Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So tell me here a little bit about commercial kitchen design in particular for casinos. What are some of the key considerations?
Well, every casino has one thing in common, and that's the buffet.
The all-you-can-eat buffet.
Absolutely, all you can eat. And it seems that every casino is trying to outdo the last casino with how elaborate and extravagant their buffet can be, because they're trying to attract people. So the challenge there really is how to hold all those different types of foods at the proper temperature and in an appetizing way. So you've got everything from carving stations to salad stations to fruit stations. It could be an ice cream sundae bar. It could be hot foods. It could be soups. All these things have to be held in different equipment in different ways so that people will want it, and also so that they're safe.
Absolutely. And some of these buffets, you can even, I want to say it's like you go down there at breakfast and you can have that omelette being cooked in front of you.
Correct.
So there can be even some sort of live preparation stuff as well. Does that complicate matters?
Well, again, there's new equipment for everything, and we try to take advantage of all the new technologies. Often what we have is induction ranges out front where they're doing omelet stations now, so there's no more live flame out there. It's with an induction range, you've got a piece of equipment that's cool to the touch until you put a pan on it. And the pan gets hot enough to cook on. And so you've got safety, and you've also got a nice fresh product.
And I imagine, particularly with a public-facing system like this, would have to be beyond safety as such, the sanitation, the proper temperatures. What are some of those considerations?
Well, there's no doubt. I mean, if you've got a hot food, a hot prepared food, it needs to be held at a safe temperature so that bacteria doesn't grow. And in addition to that, you've got breath guards in front of all of these things. People have to be able to reach in and get what they want, but they also can't be sneezing on it. So all of these things have to be designed in a way that they're safe, they're healthy, and they're attractive. So you can't. This glass protector can't look like the windshield of your car. It's got to look like something. It's got to look like something that enhances the look of the food.
Absolutely. I can't imagine anything quite as bad as bad shrimp.
Exactly.
From a buffet that makes you crook, and then you can't do any of that gambling that you were hoping to do. You've got to find another way to lose your money, I guess. So what are some of the particular pieces of equipment, of commercial kitchen equipment, that might come to mind when it comes to casinos?
Well, again, you've got such a variety of food that has to hit the buffet. They have other restaurants as well. They usually have a la carte restaurants out somewhere in the building as well. So you've got a kitchen that has to prepare such a wide variety of different types of foods, and that's going to be steaks and seafoods and pasta dishes and sauces and different things like that. So there's going to be a lot of burners. There's going to be a lot of ranges with individual burners back there. There's going to be combi ovens. A combi oven is essential nowadays. Now, a combi oven is a piece of equipment that you can roast, you can bake, you can steam, you can even use it as a smoker. You can even do some frying in it, all in one footprint. So you're going to want to maximize space with the kind of equipment that's going to be as useful, going to be able to do as much as you can in the amount of footprint you've got to work with.
And also, some of these big casinos have hundreds, if not thousands of rooms. Are we talking room service as well?
Well, you have room service and you have dining rooms, yes. And again, room service goes on till late into the night. So you're not going to have a big staff in the back in the middle of the night. So it has to be a kitchen that a small amount of people can manage to produce pretty much anything. And again, that has to do with designing an efficient, simple to use cook line that just about anybody, even at 2 o'clock in the morning, can manage to crank out a meal.
And you're not feeling quite as conscious.
Exactly.
So I know you guys have been working in this space for quite a while. Are there any interesting casinos that you might name that we might know about that you guys have done work with?
Well, we've done some work with Hard Rock Cafe, actually a number of them around the country. I mean, they've become quite a nice client for us. Monticello Raceway Casino upstate New York recently revamped their whole operation, and we did a nice project with them.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate all of your insight and help there. If you'd like to find out more about commercial kitchen design and commercial kitchen equipment, in particular with reference to casinos and gambling and gaming, please visit us online at culinarydepot.inc.com.